On September 24th, 2019, we decided to sail from Kenosha, Wisconsin, north 62 miles, more or less, to the town of Port Washington. We started out slowly, motor sailing with low winds, but then the winds really picked up. We had left at 8 in the morning, and by the afternoon the winds were blowing 15 to 20 knots, and our speed increased 8, 8.5, 9, all the way up to 9.5 knots. Almost to Racine from Kenosha. We've been sailing, well, we've been out for about an hour, a little over an hour, hour and a half. And there's a reef that's outside where you would normally expect it. So you can either go inside that reef or outside it. We're going to go a little bit outside it because I want to turn and try to get the wind on my port side, and then I can put out the Genoa, and hopefully we'll be sailing on a broad reach. And we're getting about 11 knots of wind. I think I can sail with that. 11 knots of true wind. We're seeing about 5 knots. Here we are. We're going past the shallow area is right here. You're hearing the lighthouse right there. It's showing up as an AIS spot on the chart. And we're...
About how many more miles do we have before we get to Port Washington?
39.9. Get there in 10 hours and 24 minutes at the rate we're going. Put it in reverse. And then neutral. Yanmar recommends we leave the gear shift in neutral with a folding prop. We have a 4-bladed folding prop, flexo-fold. When we arrived at 5 o'clock in Port Washington, we went into the marina. There's only one marina in town, and it's quite nice. We paid for 5 nights, and for that, because it was late in the season, they gave us 2 nights free. So we were there a total of 7 nights. There's a restaurant right next to the marina. The restaurant's called Newport Shores. It's a good restaurant, and it has a good bar.
The next morning we got up and we walked around town and found this wonderful breakfast place. It had great murals, and the palm trees reminded us of being back in Hawaii. The portions were very large. We ended up carrying half of our meal back to the boat. We continue to walk around town, and there are some great trails up by that church area.
We happened to be in Port Washington when the salmon were running. How are we doing?
9.1. Well, when we returned, we had to do all the work of winterizing the boat. As you can see, we pulled down our sails. That's not our boat, it's our neighbor's. We all joined together, helped each other pull the sails off and winterize, drain all the drains, and we even used a compressor to blow some of the pipes out. You can see Don's out there helping them. Everybody just pitched in, we all helped each other to get the boats winterized, went around boat to boat helping each other. And then we had our appointment set, and when it was time, we brought the boat over to get it on the lift and up on the hard.